Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Pub Crew. I'm Ryan. That's Captain Fandango. That's Milk Dud McGee. And in the middle of this meat sandwich is Ex Novo's very own Captain Fantastic.
That would be me, Mike, a.k.a. Captain Fantastic.
We have two captains here?
Damn right.
Nice.
There's a couple ships here. He's from his own.
Oh, okay.
You're not
All right.
promoted yet, Johnny, all right?
I wasn't even enlisted.
You are now.
There you go.
Sweet.
It's your first mistake. Notice I didn't give myself a nickname.
Somebody's got to
They're not
stay
worthy.
true to themselves.
So, we are currently on site at Undisputed Tap House's Tap Takeover featuring Ex Novo. We've definitely... I've had a few of your beers before. Had the Dark Lager, which was great. Had that one again. And now I have the 2If by Sea, which is really good. It's as juicy as you described.
Yeah, it's juicy.
You're going to have to talk like this.
Talk really loud.
There you
into the
go.
mic.
There
I'm
you
sorry,
got
guys.
it.
I'm
You
like,
got it.
we're not going to hear that.
I'm not used to doing this, but yeah, it's a really nice IPA. I think what we do really well at our brewery is IPAs, and we've been
Dope.
fucking with a lot of hazy IPAs lately, and we're doing that really well too. I personally don't make the beer, but I'm very proud of what the guys at our brewery make.
It's been really good. I'm looking forward to the berries one because I plan on having that with the dessert.
Oh, that Marion Berries is dope.
Hell yeah. Vic was
Beautiful,
telling me
beautiful.
about it. He said it's definitely it's a goes, correct?
Yeah, it's a goes, nice and salty. It's got that nice salinity to it. It's jam-like that. The Marion Berry and the raspberry come out really well. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Technical difficulties.
We're just having a wild Vic come up on set. It's very subtle.
That's
Didn't
good.
even notice he was there, man.
No one knew it.
Just like a professional.
Mm-hmm. In the shadows.
He's a ghost.
He's ghost.
Just in the wind. Okay.
But anyways,
Yeah. So it's
Cheers.
great beer. Cheers, guys.
Salud.
Cheers.
Salute. I have
And
my-
remember-
Johnny's fasting, by the way.
oh yeah, Johnny's fasting. Oh, there you
There
go. Remember,
Cheers.
you don't have to drink to chill with the pub crew, but it helps.
lucky bastards.
She do be juicy. We kicked him off the show. We booted him off the show. Yeah.
That's why he has no name.
He's a snow. He's a snow forgotten bastard.
You know, emphasis on the bastard.
There's no other way to say it, really.
No.
That's this Sunday, isn't it?
Oh my god,
Yes.
it is.
It is
Not the
this
time to date this
Sunday.
episode, but yes. Hold on, we'll get to the next number right now. But are you excited about this?
I'm excited about House of Dragon.
Hell yeah.
I bought a new TV for
Hold on,
it.
we're going to sidetrack. You did?
I did.
Specifically for that.
Specifically for that.
Not because it fucked up.
Don't put my business out there like
my
that.
bad.
I appreciate
My
that.
bad. My
No,
bad.
just for that. I gotta see the dragon like, oh, fuck.
I got to be like, oh shit.
Yep. My house is already hot, so I'm like, fuck, fucking dragon's breath.
Spit on fire.
Setting the tone, you know?
Exactly.
That's what it is.
So who are you going for?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's tough.
I do like, you know, the original Targaryen blood. I forget about the mic. I'm sorry. But you know, I liked at the end how they just threw the coup. And they were just like, fuck it, let's go. Let's take the throne, and who's gonna stop us? So I like this big move. You know, I'd like to see what goes on next.
It's one of those things where, like, the way... I mean, we're not spoiling. If you haven't seen the first season by now...
That's
what
your
are you
fault.
doing? Yeah, come the fuck on. Especially by the time this episode already be up.
Seriously?
Like, come on.
I haven't seen it.
Sorry, dude.
Well, let me tell you.
Let me tell you a season.
Motherfuckers get eaten by dragons and it's crazy shit.
That sounds about right.
Oh, yeah, everybody's
Also
fucking
sounds
too.
about right.
Cousins,
Cousins, yeah, everybody.
brothers.
Uncles.
It's
Sisters.
the only show where it's acceptable.
Uncles.
Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
You're rooting for the incest? Like, yeah,
sure.
it's all right. They're okay.
What are you watching? Oh, just two cousins fucking.
I got plenty of gripes about this show. If you got the time, let me get started. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Damn.
I kid.
Fuck the takeover. Let's hear about House of Dragons really quick.
All right.
Let's hear about some lore. Are you really invested into the lore? Like, are you into it?
I'm sorry?
Are you invested into the lore? Like, Like the books and stuff?
No,
or-
I haven't read the books. I won't lie to you. I
Alright,
just watched the
just
TV shows.
That's
just
great.
good
That's
TV.
fine too. Those are good on their own. Which
I know the
I'm
TV
gonna-
show kind of lost some juice towards the end. You know,
That's
Yeah,
why I'm not
everyone
watching
would
House of
agree.
Dragons.
writing was a little bad, but
But let me go ahead and say,
little
like,
bit of
George
redemption
R.
with the
Martin
House of
can't get
Dragons.
off the hook because he hasn't even finished the goddamn book. So I'm like, look,
It's
they
not.
did what they could. It wasn't great, but who are you to fucking talk shit if you're not gonna finish your goddamn book?
I don't know. It's
He
pretty,
said, I can
saying.
write a better ending.
it's pretty
Then
shitty if you
do
ask me.
it.
He keeps teasing and he's like, any day now. When?
I'll make a better ending.
He's working on all sorts of projects and stuff. He's like,
Finish one, goddammit.
I'm too busy. I got
Too
got
busy. I
this
got
deal
like
with
10
MTV.
projects. You didn't finish the first fucking one. The one that made a show and has like 7 spin-offs now.
It's fucked up, dude. He done fucked up.
And we're getting a Jon Snow spinoff too.
I'm excited for that.
That one's gonna be
Are we
badass.
really?
Yes, we are.
Oh wow.
Is it still supposed to be Kit Harington?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, good for him.
the
He
good
needs to
Jon
work.
Snow.
I haven't seen him in anything else. He did.
Other than the Eternals?
He was in the Eternals.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he was
I
in the
didn't watch
Eternals.
that. See,
You didn't like the Eternals?
It was too much in such a small span of a movie.
Yeah, a lot of characters. and
I
you're
was like,
Who's that?
It's
Who's
a
that?
good series. I'm a comic book nerd. So, like, seeing that, I was like, yeah, you're not going to cover this in an hour, and 2 hours even. Like, you're going to, yeah, it was
Fast pace.
rough.
Yeah.
It was too rough to cover everything at once, and then for them to lead on to shit that I'm like, it's just... Y'all needed a series. You needed a
That ending,
series
though,
from this.
Was
yeah,
it that ending?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That end
There's a
credit
series
scene?
coming. You know it. There's a series.
that's actually not a bad idea of having turned it into a series instead of a movie.
it would have made way more sense.
Yeah.
But then again, I look to the Inhumans, and that's probably just what it would have
Yeah,
been.
you're
It's
right.
kinda
I was
rough.
like, yeah, the Inhumans could have been a good series.
Yeah.
Because that's the same thing. If they did a movie, it never would have worked as a movie.
See,
Because there's just a lot of shit to go over in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm like, you're not going to cover all this shit. They didn't even get over the big part that, like, in the books, Thanos is like the daddy of like one of them. And that's his actual hunt. And
I didn't know that.
sorry, I can go into hours about that. So, anyways, Ex Novo. Tell us a bit about the brewery.
Well, the
So
brewery's in Corrales, New Mexico, which is about 20 minutes or so northwest of Albuquerque.
Okay.
So it's just a stone throw away from a big city. Personally, I love Corrales. I'm not from there. It's a beautiful little town. No electric stoplights, no corporate business.
Oh wow.
Really cool fact is that people ride horses down the main street.
Hell yeah.
And at Ex Novo Brewing, we do have a horse tie-up, so you can ride your horse there and
that's
literally
dope.
like tie your
Gotta get a horse.
horse up at our tap room.
Going into us, do you have saloon doors?
No,
I wanna do that.
unfortunately, no,
Come
not saloon
on.
doors. It's a retrofitted building.
Oh, okay.
It's an
Saloon
old,
doors wouldn't work.
old
No.
building that they modified, and it's a beautiful little place. And then in the same facility, we have our brewery, and we also have the corral, which is a large grassed area where we have cornhole and picnic
Nice.
tables and seating. We have satellite bars out there. In New
Dope.
Mexico, you can serve New Mexican spirits with a brewery license. So as long as it's made in New Mexico, they can serve that. So we have some New Mexican spirit-based cocktails. Plus, we serve our taproom exclusives, and then everything you're able to drink out on the streets that we make.
Nice. Now you mentioned taproom exclusives. What's your biggest taproom exclusive right now?
See, to be honest with you, I'm a satellite employee, so I'm really not privy to all the taproom exclusives. But my favorite this year, we had a watermelon jalapeno cream ale that I got to try.
Cream ale?
Yeah, and that one was really fire. Delicious.
No pun intended.
No, none at all. Because I thought it was gonna be garbage. I mean, seriously, watermelon jalapeno cream ale. Oh, don't forget it had
and
mint
spicy.
too.
It had mint in it, too?
Yeah, really out there beer, not something that we normally are known for
For a
making.
cream ale too. That's interesting.
But
Yeah.
we made it in the tap room. We keep our brewers happy, allow them to have some fun with what they're doing, and play around with different hops and different ways to make beer. So they're having
Yeah.
a good time. They're staying happy. They make all this delicious liquid. So
And if people want it and they get it, you're like,
That's all that matters.
yeah.
yeah,
It wasn't a dumb idea, was it?
Yeah.
Like the way I figured early on with that was like with Martin House beers, where like they have some crazy ass shit that I'm like, look, if there's someone attempting to make some wild shit, you can't like it. works to a level. I think like the biggest one would be like the pickle beer. Like who the hell? And that's like one of the biggest ones. Like who'd have thought?
They make a ranch
What, Johnny?
beer. They make a mustard beer.
I like pickle beer.
The pickle
I
beer is
would've thought,
delicious.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
I personally love the bread and butter pickle
Oh.
version. It's a little sweet.
See, that
I
sounds
see.
delicious.
I think they're fucking up with those like cute. What are the Kool-Aid versions? Like the grape
Oh, the
and
blue-
like
the blue
raz.
raz.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, okay,
I'm
come
not a
on,
big
man.
fan. I'm not a big fan.
Kind of
But
weird.
That's
hey,
where you're like, we've gone
but
too
in Central
far.
Texas, that is a thing. Like to dump Kool-Aid packets into your
Really?
pickle juice and like have Kool-Aid pickles. It is a thing, but
Really?
it's just
I guess you gotta try it.
it's just a
I
li-
don't know. I won't knock it off until I try it.
I've done Jameson pickles.
yeah. I like actually with the Martin House. I like a pickleback shot, but do it
Picklebacks
the
are
other
good.
way around.
With
So you
Jameson.
drop a Jameson bomb in it.
See,
it's
that
a
makes
pickle
sense
bomb.
to me.
It's a pickle
It's a
bomb.
pickle bomb.
Shot of Jameson, drop it into the beer, pickle bomb. boom.
Reverse.
Delicious.
Best of both worlds.
See, that makes sense to me.
could try
See,
that.
I would definitely fuck with
Yeah.
that. Some I don't. I love pickles and the
I-
pickle beer, but I think it's like a really consistent thing. Like I do like one or two, and I'm like, I can't do anymore.
I used to be
Sorry,
a
I have paparazzi out
bartender,
here.
so I am a degenerate, you know. So
Oh,
you're
dropping
good
Jameson,
welcome
dropping
to the
Jameson in the
show.
beer. It's
Everything.
like, hey, what's up?
Jameson with everything.
welcome to the show where we're degenerates.
I no
every
longer
episode.
drink Jameson. I only drink lots Irish
Really?
Irish whiskey now.
What made you do the change?
Jameson is garbage.
Damn.
No, I kid. Actually, I like Jameson, but
Oh, my we're sponsored. God.
I was like, Jameson is the worst whiskey ever, but the best sponsor in the world.
Cut this part off.
Sorry, guys.
Put a nice little
You'll have to
tag
edit
right
that out. I'm just like, "Ooh." Sorry for the nudity. Welcome back. There's just a bunch of nudity going on.
It's normal.
It's-
That's
yeah.
another
So
episode.
if you guys are just coming back, that's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
Man.
confused.
No one's wearing pants on this side of the table.
Nope.
This is true.
Sit up for a piss break.
Yeah, our brewery originally started in Oregon, 2014. Yeah, my boss, Joel Gregory, was the founder of our brewery. He was living out there in Portland and was making beer for quite some time and decided he wanted to bring it to New Mexico, where his family is, where he's getting a little FOMO. His parents live in Corrales, his brothers had moved back.
Gotcha.
So they did it. They decided to make beer in New Mexico and opened up Ex Novo in November of 2019.
Did they shut down in Oregon?
They just recently shut down.
Gotcha.
That happened this year.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
So we're solely focusing on the Southwest. We want to keep our beer kind of in the, freshly made in this area. We're looking to expand in this area. So Texas is our first step in that. So we're
Makes sense.
distributed in
Well, we're
West.
definitely loving it here, so
I'm
no
loving it here
arguments
too.
there.
It's beautiful in El Paso.
Not too hot.
Except for today.
Today being the
Bruh, it's hot. It's hot everywhere. The devil is real.
today was
I know.
disrespectfully hot.
It was disrespectfully hot. God was mad today.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Somebody made her angry.
Fuck this area specifically at these peak hours.
Mm,
Yeah.
It was, yeah, no.
Global warming's not real though. This is just
No.
all like
it's a conspiracy.
it's a
It is.
conspiracy. It is.
I'm
I
down
really
to
do.
visit the saloon.
Yeah.
Dressed as Red Dead Redemption characters.
You mean cowboys?
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
I thought they were just people.
What?
No. Cowboys are definitely different from people.
Oh,
They're not people. They're cowboys.
they're cowboys.
They're cowboys. They're tougher.
Uh-huh.
They wear boots.
Hmm?
They say
They
things
spit
like
in the
y'all.
spittoons. And they say things like y'all have
Yaldiv.
fucked up. As in the such as the cowboys done said.
Such a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. The other day.
The other day. Yesterday.
So of the
You guys are
of the
ridiculous.
flagships of Ex Novo beers, what would you say is the longest standing one?
Well, our longest standing beer is the Elliott. It's
Oh,
an
okay.
Elliott IPA. We don't get much of it down here in Texas,
I
but
don't think I've had that one.
it's a beautiful West Coast style IPA, hoppy, real piney and bitter. When you think of an IPA, when most people think of IPAs, they're thinking of the Elliott.
Gotcha.
And it's named after the original neighborhood where our brewery was located.
Oh.
So the
okay.
Elliott neighborhood up there in Oregon.
Oh, shit,
But
okay.
our number one selling beer for our brewery is called Mass Ascension. It's also a West Coast style IPA. Very different from our Elliott. We wanted it to be different, you know. We wanted it to be something that New Mexicans, you know, could be proud to say this is like our beer. This is from our state, and so it leans heavily into it. Hoppy, citrusy, refreshing, great during the hot months, nice during the cold winter months. 6.9% to keep you warm, you know.
It's not bad.
Yeah, well, that's pretty
Yeah,
good.
and the can looks like a hot air balloon. We're from the Albuquerque area, so
Yeah, you gotta have
mass
yeah.
ascension is a ballooning term. So
Yeah.
it's just an ode to Albuquerque and
Nice.
you know, just to our new home.
Gotcha. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I like. See, that's one thing we always do. Like when we talk to brewers, here is like hearing like when it comes to like not only the brews but like the inspiration behind each brew itself, the brewery itself, and like where everything gets pulled from. It's like I just pulled it from a hat, or
Yeah, I
it's
basically
like-
just pulled that out of my ass, dude. I just made that all up. I
That
was
was
just kidding.
amazing.
I
though.
believed you. No, I'm kidding. That's
You
all true.
sold me.
It's all true. No, we're a young company, you know, so we have a lot of team member involvement in our beer naming. We have a beer naming channel on our Slack line.
Nice.
So the brewers tell us what hops are in it, what their idea behind the beer was, and then all our team members throw names at it. Some of them are really great, some of them aren't. The ones that aren't, you know, you never see the light of day, but
Some that aren't, you're like, you didn't fucking try.
To the
it.
shadow realm.
we've had some cool ones like dollar pills, y'all.
Nice.
Nice.
I personally like where the mild things are. It's
wow.
an English
I like
mild. Has
That's
the
dope.
little Wild Things character like in a
Yeah.
Bobby outfit, you know, on one of those like double-decker English style red buses. So it's cool, cute marketing, cool can
Yeah, that's
names.
creative.
I like that. I like seeing that. That's
Very
pretty cool.
involved. I mean, our mission statement's drink beer, do good. So we do actively, you know, donate money to local community that we're selling beer in. I'm most proud of this jersey. We have a partnership with I'm sorry, not DC, but Albuquerque United, and we partner with them with Somos Unidos, and that's a nonprofit soccer organization out there.
All
And
right.
so these jerseys are actually a game-worn jersey that they wear on the field, and the sales from this go to that organization. We also make a beer called Stay Golden. It's a golden ale. We sell it there at the
Dope.
soccer stadium, and the proceeds for that also go to that. So it's
amazing.
something that we do for the locally. Last
Charity.
year we did a Maui relief beer, which
Oh,
was pretty cool. So we try to pick a couple things each year, tag that label on it, and send some money back to some nonprofits. I mean,
Perfect.
part of what we're doing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Very humble. That's awesome.
Oh, it's cool. I
Yeah.
mean, something to be proud of, you know. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're the devil. We sell liquor for money, but also we do some good. We put
Yeah,
smile on
that's-
yeah.
people's faces.
That's what, as long as we've been doing the shows, like when we started off, like it was to really showcase like what craft beer is as a community.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's people making beer and drinking beer, sure, but the community itself is very supportive of itself and everything it's about, like where it comes from. Here locally, you see that with all the local breweries here. They're more than willing to help each other out and help the community, like you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
more than willing to make a beer and make proceeds go towards these organizations, these foundations, anything that's in need. It's like, yeah, it's what we do. It's what we're gonna. That's craft beer in a whole. It's a community. It's yeah, we're gonna drink beer, but we're gonna do something else about it too, which is
For the
like
people, by the people, pretty much.
hell yeah. What our founding fathers wanted.
I couldn't agree more. Yeah, we just did a cool event at our brewery. We do it every year. It's called United in Beer, and
Cool.
we do it's a collaboration event. So big breweries, small breweries throughout New Mexico. It's like a draft lottery. We draft and randomly pair up, and then from that we randomly pick beer styles. And so it's big and small breweries collabing on a style that they randomly drew
That's
with a
cool.
random brewery from their state. And so that happens every year in May. It's called United in Beer, and we just like I said, just recently did that. It was super cool to have we made a beer with Gravity Bound in Albuquerque, but there was little breweries that are doing like maybe 500 barrels a year, pairing up with potentially Santa Fe or Marble or you know, Bosque, La Cumbre, some of the largest producers in New Mexico, which is I think a pretty cool event. You know, to as a small brewer, as somebody that doesn't brew beer, to get to see a brewery is cool. But as a small brewer, to go like to a big brewery and see like all the cool equipment they have, I think is fun. And then also as a big brewer, to go back to a little brewery and see like, oh, you guys are making beer with like this? Like, damn, I remember those days. Again, I've never taken part in those conversations, but I've heard it. And so it's cool to see those things happen and be a part of that. Like you said, the community, see what the craft beer is doing to help each other grow. New Mexico's big on that. Like, we borrow product from Marble.
We noticed that,
I was like, they bring us, if we're out of, you know, malts and things like that, the guys will come down to our brewery and drop off. And we're supposed to be enemies, you know. We're all fighting for the same tap handles, but at the end of the day, we're all doing, like you said, it's a community. We want to show love. We want to like appreciate like all the good work, all the hard work that everybody's doing to make this delicious beer, you know.
Yeah, it's like everyone's part of the same rat race here, man.
Yeah.
Like, why make it? Why I gotta make it harder on each other?
I know. I'm not talking to you, Anheuser. Sorry.
Yeah, fuck macro. Fuck macro. Shit.
Don't apologize. Shit.
Shit.
Shit. I like this show, man.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
We're gonna clip that.
All
We're
right.
gonna put that on our headline now.
I like
We're
this
so-
show, man.
We're just gonna have that repeat for like a preview on our show now. Hear that? We got someone on camera saying it. Only took 4 fucking years.
Our first radio commercial is just going to be that one.
Huh?
But
I like this
I like
show.
this show.
Do I have to tell them I did that for free?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay,
we're
cool.
gonna edit that out too, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But yeah, we already got the important part. That's all that matters. You heard it here. 23 minutes in. I say first, but it's not first. Is it considered first though?
Yeah. Still?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to ask? I'm like on this side of the table.
No, you're good. I actually wanted to hear more about Oregon.
Oregon?
Yeah.
So we originally started in Oregon, out there for a few years. We started originally in Portland.
Right.
We had a location in Billington, and we were about to open a third location in Beaverton, if I'm not mistaken how that goes. It might be the other way around on those
Right.
two, but when they came down to New Mexico, like 2019, opened right before the pandemic, you know, that changed a lot. So running a brewery from New Mexico in Oregon and it just became really
It's too
difficult.
much.
Yeah.
And logistically making beer in New Mexico and shipping it out to Oregon, and they were making beer for the area, but we were making a majority of the core beer and things like so. Logistically, it just became something that was, you know, really hard to maintain and hard to uphold the standards. You know, I do believe we make a high quality product, a premium product, and when you know how things go,
Yeah.
you can't always overwatch. So, long story short, they decided to shut that down. We will be contract brewing with the brewery that we sold our facilities to. So they'll be pumping out Ex Novo out there, our core beers, and then we'll be sending all of our seasonals that we're making in New Mexico throughout
Nice.
to the Pacific Northwest. So
Oh,
we
cool.
are in Oregon and Washington, Northern California. We even go to Japan. So
Whoa.
yeah, we do a bulk shipment to Japan like twice a year. So it's pretty cool.
How's that work out? They like your beer over there?
Oh, they love the Elliott, dude. The Elliott is a really cool beer out
that's
there.
awesome.
Like I don't know how, but I was like, when I go to Japan,
That's crazy to
I'm
think,
gonna be
right?
rocking all of this Ex Novo gear just
yeah.
for the hopes that somebody's like,
Oh,
I didn't know he was
all
gonna
the
say that,
free rounds
but
over
yeah,
there.
I was like,
That'll be awesome.
I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll trade you this shirt for that shirt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the first thing I do
Yeah.
in Japan. That'd be dope as hell.
Yeah.
Have you guys done any like special releases for like Japan over there or anything?
No, we don't make beer specifically for that area yet. That might be something cool, but no, we haven't.
Gotcha.
We do a lot of special releases. We do a couple annual releases. We make micro seasonals, what I call them, but we make 3 to 7 different beers every month, aside from our core beer.
Right.
So yeah, last year We did a shade under 90 beers for the year. The year before, a little under 100 beers. So,
Damn.
we're always pushing that production schedule,
Yeah.
trying to have fun. And there's always something
Definitely.
fresh on the market,
So
Sure.
So then, with all those, like, let's take from the 90 that you said last year. What was the wildest one that stuck out to you?
Well, I don't know. One of my favorite beers that we've had that's a little off-brand for us because again we brew traditional, really truly traditional beer. We did a Japanese rice lager
Ooh.
with white tea just recently, and that was very interesting.
Yeah.
We did a peppermint stout,
What?
which
Oh,
I know
okay.
it's not really crazy, but that was something new for us. We typically only do our barrel aged stouts and flavors, so that was something really neat for us. But I just off the top of my head, we didn't get it in the Texas market, but we did a blood orange wheat ale.
I love that. Those
Yeah,
are
I
all
was
the
just about to
things
say,
I like.
Right? And I was like, unfortunately, we just didn't get it in. Long story short, delivery and distribution's a pain in the
Damn
butt
it.
from out of state. So
I believe it.
Yeah.
delivery timing and when beers are coming out is what we're focused on. So we could get you that beer, but it might be a little long in the tooth. So we'd rather have you get fresh beer and.
Yeah, I think we should just get it
Or
fresh.
you should,
Just let us know.
or you
and
should
then
just
we'll,
drive, or you should just drive to
Well, God,
Corrales.
God damn it!
Drive.
I guess we're driving over.
Go visit the
Okay.
brewery.
Nah, we're
and-
renting a horse. We're riding on down.
Yeah, you got to ride, and then
I'm down.
Three Amigos style.
Down.
You know. What
So
is it,
we
like-
show up dressed like that. You can't ask questions. You're like, I know these guys. Let them in.
I don't work there, so it's cool. Yeah.
Or I'm just
I'm
gonna
a
hold
I'm a satellite
a
employee.
hold a picture of her face. Then they'll probably think they kidnapped him. Shit.
The
I'm gonna have
Mexicans
his
got
face
him.
on the shirt.
He's
Like
down there in
the
El Paso.
2000s. His face is gonna be on my shirt.
We ain't negotiating with you. What? No, we're here for beer. We ain't trading nothing.
Nah,
I don't know why I gave him immediate like southern accents.
Right.
Like it's
It's
a
alright.
saloon. Cowboys 3 I'm sorry. Immediately I thought we're all in character.
dude, it's northern New Mexico. That's just a bunch of people
And
in
that's just how it is.
in turquoise,
A lot of turquoise.
a lot of turquoise, and
A lot
and,
of
and a lot of
turquoise.
printed stuff. Heavy on the prints.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
I did notice that too.
Not-
Above average.
not-
Above average for
Not
sure.
not southern accents though.
No. That's here. That's me taking the accent over there. Y'all yeed your last ha.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
Thank you.
I can fuck with that.
I'll stand out over there. Don't know.
I want to ride in on a horse with you guys now. Let's do
Yeah.
I guess that's the road trip.
it. Let's do
I
it.
guess that's the pub crew road trip. Is we're gonna have to just all get horsebacks. I'm gonna have to learn how to ride a horse.
Or we could just get horse costumes, and we could ride in as horses.
I'm okay with. You know what?
And just
I have
tie
a new idea.
and just tie ourselves up. We could go in,
Hold on,
walk
what are we
in,
tying
order
up?
a round of beer
I'll be the
Who's getting
ass.
tied up?
ourselves. We'll order some beers and then we'll go to the horse tie and tie ourselves up.
Thank you for clarifying that. I was
You know.
like, who's tying who up?
Yeah.
It'll
what are
all
we
work
doing?
out. We'll just be horsies. We'll be bad little horsies.
I noticed you didn't say
Oh.
no. You just asked who.
Who? I wasn't saying no. I just wanted a clarification. Now, can I still drink the beer from the horse trough? Is what I'm asking.
Well, that was the point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry.
That's why.
I just wanted to
That's
make
why I
sure.
wanted to drop it off out there. Tied up.
Okay,
the whole
fair
thing.
enough. I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure we're on the same page, on the same script. I want to make sure when like I don't want to just assume,
Okay, that's fair.
I don't want to get there and be like, this is bullshit.
It might be bullshit. I might have made all that up too.
No, it's happening.
Okay, cool.
You are actively crushing all my dreams. Like you mentioned these cool things. Nah, like
Nah.
JK, LOL.
JK.
There I go believing again. God damn.
Gosh, that's why you don't believe, dude. Don't believe
I have
anybody.
trust issues.
Damn
Not
you,
helping.
Journey, for teaching me otherwise.
Trust no one.
I've been told not to stop.
Except people driving an unmarked van that offer you candy.
No,
Trust
naturally.
them. Trust them.
Always.
It's not candy.
Worst case scenario, you have an excuse. You don't have to go in tomorrow. You know.
So,
And I get free candy.
and there's candy.
She loves us.
She does.
No.
Vic is just staring straight into the floor.
Yeah, Amanda's our #1 fan. She's definitely said it and posted it on our websites many times. God damn, that picked up
I heard it from
really well.
We're just gonna edit that out.
We're gonna put like a nice little happy face back there, like a little, you
Just
know.
edit out the not part.
I did it.
I am.
See,
It
you
works.
guys are so much smarter than me.
It only takes 4 of us to run a
Hey, dude. That's genius.
It's a slapped
Hey, if it-
half-assed show with a mildly lubed show, like machine, I should say.
All right.
I didn't say oiled. I said
Yeah.
lubed.
Lube.
Oiled's such a dirty word.
Really, over lube?
Yeah, lube just flows off the tongue.
It sure does.
Sorry.
And that's why I likes you.
Whoops. You guys are ridiculous. I love it.
I've been called.
All right then. This is why he doesn't have a nickname.
I was gonna say worse, but it's all pretty much on the same scale, so I had nothing. I was like, no, it's all been about that same, around that same level. We don't count Amanda's opinions, that's for sure.
Oh, naturally.
No.
That's not fair. That's
Well-
just not right.
Well,
How can you expect her to be your biggest fan if you don't count her opinion?
because we can't give her too much as her biggest fan.
Oh, okay.
We gotta keep him wanting. Gotta keep her wanting, you know?
Fair enough.
If we just gave it to him, what else do they have to strive
She's
for?
gonna get tired of us.
Yeah.
You should let her guest host.
We should let her guest host.
Why haven't?
I don't know. We're gonna have to make a public post about why our biggest fan doesn't want to guest host on the show.
That's fucked up, Amanda.
Yeah.
Amanda, we're
Being
calling
called
you out.
Yeah.
Come host.
Ex Novo called you out. You gotta do it now.
Gotta do it.
That's why there's this many seats.
There could be more.
There could be more. You could always do it. We have the technology and the means
That's cool. And the chairs.
and the chairs.
There's plenty of
Definitely chairs. But we also could lie and say there's not enough chairs, and Johnny could double lap it with me.
Nothing?
What?
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 Talking to the mic.
You gotta talk into the mic, dude. We can't hear you. You're off mic.
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, that's cool. No, thanks for offering
God?
that, man. Thanks. Perfect. That's what that
Diabolical
that
laugh,
came in
too,
so
at the
clearly.
end. God.
Thanks, Satan.
Sorry. Thought you were someone else.
You said Satan, right?
You did?
Yes.
It's like, my wife's not here. I hope she will never see this. Don't worry, guys.
What's her at?
Nope.
Didn't the last guest say
Yes.
the same thing too?
Oh my God! Yes, you're right. Yes.
And they got in
Jesus.
trouble?
Yes. Well, no.
We haven't heard
You better edit that shit out, dude. Edit it out.
I don't think we edited it out for him. Then again, he was like, I don't give a fuck.
No, it's cool.
And then we left it all in, and we're like, here you go. We haven't heard from him since.
Nah, I think
we
he's
should have a
missing.
Dead.
we need a follow up.
We should probably
You're
follow
gonna
up.
see him like in 10 years on an episode of Snapped.
Oh.
It's just gonna be like, so there was one day he was strolling along at a tap takeover for Locust in El Paso, Texas, drinking some sweet ciders. Did a little interview.
Can you imagine the clout we're gonna get off of that?
Dude,
Like,
could
damn,
sta-
that
you
happened
could
on this
start-
show. That's great.
you could
That's our
start a
second-rated
podcast
commercial.
about your podcast.
No.
It happened here, and then like it'll just blow up. Discovery will
Yeah.
pick us up and shit.
Yeah,
A&E, whatever. I don't know. Whatever shows.
Max.
Max. There you go.
Skinemax.
Yeah, they're looking
that's
for
my
new
favorite.
content.
I always wanted to be on Skinemax.
Dude, yeah.
Really?
For better or worse.
Yeah,
I
dude.
would have watched you.
I put it on my resume.
Clap
better or
cheeks
worse?
and you don't have to show your genitalia. Duh.
That's a win-win to me.
It's a win-win.
You'll never know. What you could imagine.
What's he packing?
Can't be having all
see
2
it.
inches of my love on the screen,
You're
dude.
never gonna see it. You just gotta know it's passionate. Passionate as much as they'll let me show. And it's with plenty of edits that'll demonstrate that.
It's technique, you know?
Is he in front of a green screen? No, I'm wearing a green suit. A lot of that's not me. That's why it looks a little weird up to the shoulders, because there's a lot of padding.
You've been thinking about this for a while.
Yeah.
But not that long. But It's definitely been on my list.
Interesting.
No one else?
No, yeah,
No,
that's
not
just
at all.
you.
That's all you, dude.
Follow your dreams.
Cricket.
They got rid of Skinamax though. It's a
Yeah.
damn shame.
No, that's on TV, dude. Isn't that what HBO is now?
No,
It's like Max.
I think they got rid of all that. Like, cause they don't even have like
Oh, they don't show like
that anymore.
softcore porn.
I don't think so.
That's what he means when he says that.
I don't
House
know.
of Dragons.
That's exactly what I mean when I say that.
No genitalia porn.
Yeah.
That
I'm glad
shit's-
he knows.
that
Thank
shit
God.
sucks.
I don't feel weird anymore. So there's one other body in here. I no longer feel
That shit
self-conscious.
sucks.
Well, I never watched Skinamax. I was always into, I guess.
You're always into the blurred
static.
spice. Yeah,
Yeah.
the distorted
I used
spice
to like
channel.
watching that like green and orange boob bounce and then get distorted.
There you go.
And then it turned out to be an eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh god, I did that so many
You saw
times.
My
Man,
reality.
hit
Oh
the
shit!
Ruined.
And that's why I'm
So
obsessed
that's why
with
I have a-
dessert. No one needs to know. Oh, did you catch that?
You're really
So let's
pretty
talk about
eyes.
trauma. So anyway,
Trauma bonding right now?
yeah, we're going trauma ball.
Anybody
Sure.
told you how pretty your eyes are? They got a nice
Yes.
purple tint to
I
them.
tell them every day.
Every day.
It's almost like unsolicited.
Squish.
And then the one that he doesn't show up to work, I miss it.
This went from a beer interview to something different, really.
Oh,
A
this
little
is the
bit.
show, really.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. We jump all over
Oh,
the
did I not
place.
preface it? That's how the show is, man.
Okay, cool.
That's why we started off with House of Dragons, because that's what just came up, and then we brought it back to
Back to
brews
beer.
and beers.
And Skinamax.
We got the important part out of the way.
Skinamax is, and then
Skinamax, yeah.
what else? What else, guys? What else?
Boob eyes. Eye boobs.
Boob eyes? That sounds like you're just saying boobies with like a foreign accent.
Boob eyes. Okay, cool. I'm into
That's
it.
how you do it Australian style.
Yeah. Oh, that's some boob eyes, mate.
Guys,
How
speak
dare
Australian.
you. We don't have to go into bad accents yet.
I'm not that far into it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a couple more drinks. Just naturally, they'll fall into it.
Oh, all right.
Done.
Allow me. Shit.
Beers, please. Oh, she didn't hear us. I'm kidding, Amanda. I'm kidding.
Even if she heard us,
She would.
she wouldn't. She'd look and
Go back around.
turn to everyone else again.
And then come over. I like it.
Especially if Vic is here.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, he's like a lightning rod.
For negatives,
There
negative
you go.
like
Just-
attitude and bad service.
Just for her. Yeah.
Yeah, just specifically.
Oh, okay. So Amanda doesn't like you. He's off camera. The producer doesn't want to be on camera today.
Amanda loves you.
It's the right answer.
That was a good answer.
Good answer.
He took the owl on that one.
What are you, a fucking owl?
So, anyways. So what would you say as... Did I miss where you guys said how long you've actually been brewing then?
You
From
did.
Oregon?
2014.
You did
10
miss
year.
that.
But
This is our
to-
10-year anniversary.
Wow.
There you go.
Congratulations.
That's why I was like, the numbers, I forgot the numbers to add. So I was like, okay.
And then
So 10 years anniversary.
and out of New Mexico since 2019.
Ooh, that's amazing. So, what would you say on your, like, did you guys do like a big, like a...
We're not doing any like big hoorah. We were, but we're opening a second location in Albuquerque.
Ooh.
So we have a large tap room restaurant opening up in August. And so
This year?
this year. So we'll be having a big celebration that, and it's not necessarily a 10-year anniversary party, but it's a little column A, column B, column C.
Yeah, it's
Little
a
this, little that.
cheers to Ex Novo. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a
big-
celebration of our company and
yeah, it's Ex Novo as a whole.
Yeah.
It's your guys, you can chalk it up to your 10 year in another location in Albuquerque, which is great.
Yeah, we're doing some cool collabs with some cool breweries. We got a Prairie Sour coming with those guys out of Oklahoma. I don't know if you heard of Prairie Brewing, but they make artisanal sours. No, I'm kidding. And then, well, we have a couple other collabs. We're doing actually 5 collabs out of state. And then we're bringing back 5 classic beers, beers that we've made throughout the 10 years that had a really good fan following, but
okay.
you know, we don't make them continuously. So we're gonna bring some beers back from the old lineup.
The People's Champs.
Yeah, the People's Champs, if you will. So we'll have 10 cool releases with that.
Cool.
Like I said, the tap room's opening up in August, and you know, we're looking forward to that. That'll be a full service tap room. It'll have all sorts of liquors, and then it'll have some exclusive Albuquerque downtown taps that won't be available, you know, in Corrales. So you've got to try both locations if you want. Got to get everything, you know.
Damn shame. I guess we're gonna have to hit up
Like
all the breweries.
Like Pokemon, you got to try them all.
Gotta try 'em all.
Gotta try them all. Gotta try 'em all.
That's the spirit of the show right here.
Yeah.
That's why we do different beer. Try different beers.
Basically, yeah.
Good. But yeah, that's what we got going on this year, as far as celebrating us, and have some cool merch coming out to celebrate that.
Cool.
Gonna be released also around that same time.
Around August.
exnovobrew.com.
Hey.
Good plug-in. Good plug-in.
Nice buddy.
Nice little sign right there.
Plug.
Put a hyperlink right here.
So yeah, get your merch there. Also, yeah, get your merch there. Yeah, that's
But
what
you
we
should also get your merch,
there.
It's free real estate. Well, that's badass. Yeah, we should definitely make our way out there in August. That'd be a fucking hell of a thing to check out.
Nice little
down.
party. Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
be there in October anyway, so I'll definitely
Why
stop by.
fucking August?
I'll go twice.
Okay then.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Twice is nice.
Yeah.
And October's beautiful.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
fall
I
time.
mean
Be
it's
better
fall
in
time.
August though.
In El Paso in October it's probably like 89 degrees.
Yeah, you're
up
probably
there.
right.
Up there it's probably in the 70s and the 60s,
Nice.
and then it drops to the like 50s, 40s at night already.
Ah.
So it's
not
nice
too
in the day, cool
Yeah.
at night.
It's crazy when people think like, oh, you're El Paso, like it's a desert, and it's like we're not like your functional desert where like it's cooler at night. It's cooler at night, but not by much.
No.
Used
Like
to
you go
be.
to New Mexico and it's like, see, that's reasonable.
It used to be reasonable too. It's gotten a lot hotter.
Yeah, like disrespectfully hotter.
It is disrespectful. Super disrespectful. I think it's gotten hotter every month this like year for the last like 15 months
Dude,
or
we're not
something
even
like
in
that.
summer yet.
Yeah,
Not too
we're
sure.
barely hitting summer, aren't
Mhm. Yeah.
It starts
I
in
think
a couple of days,
yeah.
like
we? Yeah,
next week.
and we
Yeah.
already hit like 110 or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I think because I work outside for my day job, and I think today was the first time that I actually felt like passing out. Now, I've been
Yeah,
working at
it's
this job
rough.
for like 10 years, and I was like, it's significantly hotter than the past few years
Mhm.
for some reason.
And today actually was kind of cloudy in the evening, and
Yeah,
it
on my way home.
yeah, but dude, it wasn't any better.
No.
Yeah.
It was like those clouds just trapped that heat in.
Yep.
Yeah.
It felt like an oven, dude. It's
Exactly. It is hard to breathe.
Like not even like humid hot. It's just hot.
I'm just waiting for Thanos to come.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I don't care.
Exactly what I said.
I don't care.
Everyone over here is like, Thanos was right.
I don't even care if I'm one of the ones that disappears, dude. It's cool. I'll take that chance.
He was right.
I think it was the heat
Or
or
if-
something, but I literally spoke out. I was like, we need a new plague. There's too many people here.
I don't know if y'all seen The Leftovers. That's on HBO. It's
No.
basically kind of that same theory. Like one day out of nowhere, like half the world's population disappears and nobody knows what the fuck happens to them. It's on HBO. Go check it out.
Yeah, I definitely will.
It's the Thanos story
It-
without Thanos.
Yeah, it's a book. I'm not smart enough to read, but it is a
neither
book
am
by
I.
somebody if you want to
Okay.
read it. But it's probably better
I
than the
try
show.
reading. I just can't.
I tried. I can't.
I fall
Words-
asleep. I'm sorry.
Anything longer than four letters is just too big of a
tried.
word.
So I
Nice.
gotta consolidate your texts. So that's why I respond in gifts.
Exactly.
You know what
It's
I
a whole
said.
new
You know what I meant
language,
by
yeah.
this one gift.
Hey.
Yeah.
Gifts
Yeah.
and memes.
Yeah. It's. I will probably respond in just like a gift for a meme, and you'll know exactly what I just responded to. You're like, oh, okay, he's all right with it, or oh, he's pissed.
Yeah.
A lot of Dwight Schrute. A lot of Dwight Schrute is what I sent.
Yeah, I can imagine so. So,
So, anyways, so I'm the only office nerd over here.
yeah, a little bit.
We'll go. Thank you all for joining us on this lovely episode of Pub Crew. Anything for the folks at home, or anything before we wrap this up on that side of the table?
No, it's just we need to start looking into renting a horse. Can you rent horses?
A horse costume.
Yeah, you can rent horses.
Yeah.
Oh, we
I
can-
know in Fort Davis, I mean, it's not in Corrales, but in Fort Davis, you can do like horseback riding tours and things like that. And
Ooh.
it's beautiful out there. It's
How
desert.
far is that from Corrales?
Oh, I don't know. It's in Texas. It's
Oh.
like Fort Davis, like an hour and a half,
Further.
2 hours from here.
Yeah.
Corrales is about 4.5 hours from here.
So you combine 6,
Yeah.
8 hours.
6 hours, yeah.
On horseback?
That's
Even
days. Even more.
Days.
That's days. We ain't
Like,
hey, by the
yeah.
way, I'm not riding a horse to fucking
Go on
Corrales.
Google Maps and go to the option for a horseback.
Where are you going?
Are you walking or driving? Horseback.
Ooh.
Tina, you fat lard.
Supposed to make a laugh.
Oh, that's a new beer idea. Tina, you fat lager.
You're gonna have to edit that out.
Yeah, no, sir, I didn't like it.
Oh.
Damn.
Damn.
If I see it,
Exactly.
I'm seeking retribution.
Okay, never mind.
Copyright.
If I see this shit, it was spoken here first. I don't care how terrible of an idea it was.
We actually had a beer that we had to rename. It was called the most interesting lager in the world.
Oh.
We got a cease and desist
I was
from,
about to say, let me
Oh.
guess.
from
wow.
somebody. And
Who?
I don't-
who
I don't
could
know.
even?
Who could
I don't
possibly?
know. Some guy, probably interesting, you know.
Yeah.
Damn.
Probably
Who
the
knows?
most interesting guy. But yeah, so it's now Ex Novo lager.
Fantastic.
Very,
Did you still put
very
two?
eye-catching, right?
Did you put two
No.
X's in it?
That would have been so cool.
They can't stop you on that
I
one.
could have got him on that one, guys.
Still got you on that one, you piece of shit.
So we got another. We always get cease and desist because we're pushing it. But
Yeah.
last year we did a Bedrock push pop, which was we got a cease and desist on actually the Bedrock part.
Really?
Flintstones?
Yeah. So this year, next month actually, we'll have a beer getting released called Yabba Dabba Don't.
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll get a cease and desist on
Yeah.
that.
We're expecting.
We're expecting that,
forward.
guys. So don't release this to them
Yeah.
right away. But yeah, we're expecting that.
that letter.
Yabba Dabba Don't. But it's like, sorry guys.
We'll play around. We'll see.
Why
We'll see
bedrock?
what
Like
works.
that's just a term in general, not necessarily. That's,
Oh, it was
it's a-
Bedrock push pop and
Oh,
The
that's
push
probably
pop.
because
okay.
they used to have those Flintstones
Flintstones
push
push
pops.
pops,
So it was
yeah.
like,
I remember
So
that.
they're like, hey, and you're like, hey.
That is still
Hey.
kind of iffy grounds, though.
yeah.
I would have been like, you don't fucking know.
It's an ode to
Could
my
have been
childhood.
a Minecraft reference.
Yeah. Like, who cares? It's an ode to my childhood. Like, I want to share this with everybody.
Yeah,
But I
but
get what they're
Hanna-Barbera is
saying.
like, fuck you, we want money.
Who the fuck cares? He's got enough.
He's dead.
I thought
probably.
Does he?
Hanna-Barbera was a chick. Sorry.
You thought Hannah was her first name?
I just assumed, yeah, because it was Hannah.
Yeah, it's Hannah.
But Barbera.
But Barbera, though.
But Barbera though, even more feminine. Like Hannah, yeah.
Did you just assume?
Two great
No, I
women,
totally assumed.
Hannah and Barbera.
I didn't know if it
Well,
was.
clearly everyone here is assuming.
Is it a male or is it a female?
I kind
You
of know
guys
you're
know?
saying it. No one wants to take
Is
question.
does
Pub crew question of the day. Hanna-Barbera.
Shim?
Question mark?
Sorry, that wasn't PC. That does have to get edited out. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna have to. We can't end it on that. On Pride Month.
On Pride Month? How dare you?
On the month of this Pride. Thank you all for joining us.
you.
Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Give us a follow if you haven't. Check out Ex Novo, all their delicious beers that you can find locally around here for sure at Undisputed, and for sure at I want to say most distribution places around here, right?
Total
Most-
Wine,
Total
WB,
Wine,
Specs, Whole Foods,
Yeah.
you know, places
definitely.
like that.
Yeah, you can definitely check them out locally here, which is great. Of course, in New Mexico, check them out. Go check, hit up their breweries. August, join them for that. I think that's going to be amazing.
Yeah, keep your eye out.
Yeah,
Check
definitely.
out Ex Novo Albuquerque on Instagram. They'll keep you posted on all of that stuff, folks.
Nice.
Cool. Thank you. We love you. Take care.
Good night, guys. Thank you for having me.
No,
Thanks
no.
for coming,
Thank
Mike.
you.